Hey, welcome back to my channel. Staged your partner both over 50 looking for a way to rekindle the sparking your relationship routine have made things a and that can affect your connection as a couple. But what if it told you author are two that can completely transform those into once? It's not just about two positions that drive women over 50 technique. It's about connection and presence. In this video, I'll show you how a few simple changes can renew the closeness between you and bring much more pleasure and satisfaction. Before we continue, make sure you're a subscribed to the channel so you don't miss our videos on sexuality and relationships. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up to help us read people. Leave a 1 in comments if the topic caught your interest or 0 if it wasn't relevant so we can numb our content. My personal experience, let me share something that happened to me a while ago. My partner and I were going through a bit of a rough patch. No, everything in our intimate life felt kind of monotonous. Shave. You ever felt that sense fade arriving? It's just the same without any connection. Pat keeps the passion elixment, but one day without planning anything, we decided to do things differently. For jumping into the fun part, we focused on reconnecting. We spent time looking into each other's eyes, exchanging slow caresses and talking about deeper things. It was like raining a flame that had seen nicking for a long time from the connection. That moment everything changed physically and emotionally. It become more intense and specially realized that for many women specially mature, women's important part isn't just physical, it's how present and connected are in them, and it's not just messying it. Harvard University studies showed that a strong emotional connection before hindering intimacy greatly enhances that pleasure for both partners. So it's not just the body that matters, it's also how person feels. Ifu. Want to know how simple position improve your intimate life? Stated. I'll give you some practical tips based on studies, real experiences, so you and your partner can feel more connected and attracted. Toch Uthro, and by the way, my name's a mutual connection. Amelia, this is your first time seeing. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any content. Let's dive in. Number 1. The connection that keeps the passion. All of this emotional connection is what Maka's flame of passion burn, especially sway, grow older. Many women, specially over 50, say that what realigners matters is how they feel around their partner. It's not just the physical lack that counts, but the connection between Seduce. Research shows that most women value emotional connection much more than fats physique. So the kettle's in truly being present tits. It's not just about being physically busy to her, but being connected heart and soul. Here's a tip before an intimate. Take some truly talk about thing. Then give a gentle caressant look into her eyes. It may seem simple, but this can change the power off spooning. Everything can my partner and I decide to step away from the routine instead of jumping right into it. Web focused on having fun and touching each other lovingly in the small details ended the connection weblet medivh, more intense and specify spin together. This mecha sure feels special and appreciate. In the end, it's these smell exchanges truly matter and strengthens connecting between you even more. Before you jetting to number 2 and to further contribute to a fulfilling, satisfying sexual life, power off spooning. If made the digital book Spooning Grits Inner Intimacy, Health's Duality After 6D available in ETL. Thin practical and motivation algorithms. Your relationship, fastened emotional and physical challenge with effective solutions to rekindle passion and connection in marriage. Grab your copy by clicking on the first pink button. Wait, copies you limited. Take this opportunity to transform your love and emotional life. Number 2. The power off spooning. You might think this position is just a way to cuddle, but it actually has incredible power for mature women. Feeling safe and close is super important, and spooning offers exactly that. It's the perfect blend. Faction pleasure making the moments peel. When a woman is in this position, she feels protected in her partner's arms. Bring in a sense of security. Guess what? That security distant, dim thepassion. On the contrary, it makes it burn even brighter. When a woman feels safe, shapens up emotionally and physically fits. When the magic happens. I read a study that showed couples who could like this with skin to skin can't feel more connected, makes perfect sensing dodged a way to be close, but an opportunity to create a strong emotional bond. And don't think it's just a boring hug. You can make this moment and more special with small gestures. For example, while you're spinning high, not whisper something sweet in her ear. It doesn't have to be anything could be a compliment, like telling her how beautiful she is, or how happy you are too close to their reverse cowgirl. Hurt these words can have you a hug and packed. And remember, in this position, You have a chance to touch several sensitive parts of tables. Her body, they no need to rush. Slow movements can be more powerful. A gentle touch on necker, a kiss behind the ear can make everything even more intensing, is a great way to build anticipation and gradually increase pleasure, making everything more exciting when the moment comes to move forward. Ski is taus this close contact torrent the connection between you. It's a chance to bond, not physically but emotionally, creating a sense of comfort that an amateur relationship can lead to something even greater. And remember, building something slow can have a lasting effect. Number 3. The reverse SEO for more A control. Let's talk about a position might seem exciting but holds even deeper meaning for many mature women in reverse to cowgirl. She's the one in control, and this can change everything between you. I imagine that at this stage of life, women have learned a lot about themselves and what they enjoy. In 3 verse KJ, she can set the pace, the control angle, and the intensity off what's happening for a woman who may have often felt pressured to meet expectations. Having this control can be incredibly rewarding and fulfilling. I'll tell you a story. A friend of many told me that when she tried this position for the first time, she felt something unreal. It wasn't just the physical polier, but the confidence that came from being able to conjure everything. She realized that the sense of power was just as important as that pleasure self. It made her feel desired and strong. And that impacted her partner, too. And here's where your role comes. And even though she's in control, you still play an important part. Support her and make her feel like she can explore. Research shows that when a woman feels in control of her pleasure, her satisfaction increases significantly instead of just watching party IP with loving words, gentle touches and looks that make her feel even more powerful. And the best part from her position, KSI, every detail of Harry, which makes everything even more exciting. But it's not just about what you see about with that image confidence or confident. Woman who knows Shad Shuans this moment is a reminder of how powerful confidence can be. Hind. Many people think passion has faded dead with time. Don't underestimate the emo impact off their reverse cowgirl when she feels free to explore without fear. A new level of intimacy is create between you. It's like saying you have IVF control, and it trusts you, and that makes all the difference in the end. The reverse cowgirl isn't just a pleasurably potion. It's a space where Ash can show her confidence and freedom. And for you it's an opportunity to appreciate all of that. After all, Athos's stage of life for him is everything confidence. I undoubtedly the most powerful aphrodisiac is number 4. Rhythm, everything. Let's talk about understanding. Body rhythm is fundamental when it comes to pleasure. Rhythm is everything's amaze. We've focused too much on technique or positions, but what really matters is connecting with what she feels. Every Anna hosts their own way of moving and learning. Recognize that is essential for creating special moments. This doesn't happen immediately. It requires attention precedence and a little patience first. It's good to remember that a muter woman's body may react friendly than it did when she was younger. A study showed that for women of verve, 50 sexual response can be slower but also deeper and longer lasting. You take that time and a fave patient cease. Means rushing can be big mistake. Think of herbity like music. Sometime nasty melody is soft and slow, and other times, the intensity builds to an incredible climax. Your task is to listen to the rhythm. Pay attention to her breathing. If it becomes faster or deeper, it's a sign you're doing well. Watch how she rocks to touch or kisses. If she pressurize you relically, hitting the right notes. Here's an important tip. Don't be afraid to ask. Sometimes we think we have to guess off everything, but communication is key to a fun sexual expense. A simple "do we like this" or "ho, do you" communication is fill can open the door to even more appealious vulnerable. In the cento, as in diminish, wean. Fact, if kunik more with her. Another thing that works well is varying rhythms. Don't stick to just one pace. Start slowly, letting anticipation build. And then when you sense she's ready, increase the intensity, but do it smoothly without abrupt changes. Rhythm isn't just about physical moments, the emotional parts counts, too. Sometimes a whisper or a word at the right moment can change everything. For women, pleasure comes from feeling desired, valued, and understood. Key is to be present, not just going through motions. Isn't a receipt. There's no finished line. The more you dedicate yourself to understanding her signals, the more intense the experience will be in the exploring fantasies. Learning to read a woman's body doesn't fave to be complicated. It's just a matter afterning. in paying attention, tough to take, and being flexible. What makes a momentum forgettable isn't just what you do, but how you do it and the connection you'll create along the way. Fantasies number 5. Let's talk about fantasies after 50. Many people fantasies after 50 think these playful ideas are only for the young, but that's not true. In fact, this stage of life is a great time to explore desires you may have kept hidden a long time, and the dude news is that your partner may have a fantasy sto. Research shows that both men and women continue to have sexual fantasies well into their 60s or 70s. The big difference between couples' fantasies and those who don't is talk about them. It can be difficult to open your heart and share desires, but once you take that steep, freeing becomes so much more fun. Imagine a quiet afternoon at home. If two of you are relaxing with a glass of wine, this is the perfect moment to talk about those little desires that have never been shared. You don't have to dive right in. Start with something light like have you always been curious about or have ever thought about. This helps create a safe space where you can talk without fear of judgment, and when trust is present, a new level of time. Remember, fantasies don't have to be grandiose. They can be simple things like trying something new at home, changing setting, or planning a trip to a special place where you can escape the routine. What's important is stepping out of your comfort zone, exploring and discovering each other, and here's an author tip. Listen to what has to say. Allowing your partner to share her desires without judgment is a crucial step. The fay of being heard and understood is powerful and cannot park. You didn't even know was there. Or fantasies after 50 aren't just a booth act itself, but about the freedom to explore new sensations and rediscover souls in a time of life where love, trust, and closeness are even deeper. If you've ever thought you treat of everything, notice that there's still so much more to cover. You just have to explore. Maturity isn't an obstacle, it's an open door to new both personal and as a couple. Next time with your partner, keep in mind, everything we've discussed. Be full of present and save of every moment. Life is too short not to live it fully. If you've made it this far, let me know why you're with them. Righty, love this channel in the comments. You enjoyed this video. Don't forget to activate the notification bell. Name is Amelia, and I'm here to talk about important topics that can mock your life. Welcome back to my channel.